I hope you brought your popcorn because it's time for a show in the Theater of Fate. That's gonna be a pretty intense show. A show about fate. Really. Kobolds! Hello. Ah, it's stabbed in the back. These guys are awful. Keep an eye on you. I'm gonna keep an eye on you guys, you see? I can't take my eyes off you for 2 seconds. You're gonna throw a spear in my back. We got a new ability here. It's this charge. So I go, oh, that is so good.
Try this one.
Charge? Oh, yes. Yes, that's one of the abilities that I unlocked in the last level up that we just did. I just didn't realize. This is so good. And then followed up with the overhead smash. Or I could do the baseball attack.
Try this one.
Which is probably one of the funniest looking ones. Because you uppercut somebody and then you do literally a swing for the fences attack. It's what? Wait. He was just here and literally teleported away. Where the heck did he go? Fate Weaver. Okay. What? Oh man. He's got some magical powers or something.
We Fate Weavers never fully understood the power of this place.
He also runs really funny.
Seems there's a lot.
Did you see him?
Understand.
He's running like... What is this? Holy heck!
I should have brought another bottle.
Yeah, you should have. That guy's got swords for hands. Jeez, I'm crow. Alright, that's fine. Swords for hands are fine. It's 4 swords versus 2. What's the big deal? I don't know if I can active. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good. We gotta focus on one of them, though, I think. Okay, there we go. Overhead smash. And I'd like to follow that up with the baseball attack. Oh, no, that's... Baseball attack is not that. These guys have a wicked fast recovery time. Good lord. Okay, let's do a baseball attack to this guy. Ready? Oh, he doesn't get uppercutted though. That's the difference. Oh, he does fall off the ledge, so that's good.
No surprise that Niskaru found its way to this place of power. Everything about these ruins is dedicated to this room, and at the center of it all is the Destiny Stone.
Ooh.
With it, the Fae taught the Fate Weavers the answers to the deepest mysteries of fate. Put your hands on the stone, and maybe we can find answers to your own mysteries.
Alright, that's a little weird, but I'll put my hands on your stone. I'm guessing you're talking about this thing. Looks more like a... Oh, it is made out of stone, so I suppose that's... Wouldn't you call this more of like a... I don't know, a relic? Isn't this is like a statue sort of thing? I don't know that we would just call this a stone. I think there would be a more proper terminology for wisps. Hello. What are you guys doing? Tickling me? Whoo, that's cute. Okay, what just
The
happened?
Destiny Stone came apart at your touch.
I saw that.
And all around you, the tapestry of fate, unweaving itself.
Were those the wisps?
And there at the core was the Codex of Destiny.
Where? I did...
The wisdom that the Fae used to help the first Fate Weavers understand the nature of the weave.
I didn't see a codex.
Don't you see what this means?
No, not really. I did not see a codex. I'm guessing this means the world is changing.
Yes, it is. And from what I can tell, you're the one changing it. With every breath, you're changing how lives begin and end. The way the Codex of Destiny came to you out of the stone. That's got to mean something, too. But I'll be damned if I can read this thing.
Okay. That means I'm unstoppable. No, the better question is this thing dangerous? Am I gonna get sick?
As dangerous as an open flame.
Oh, jeez.
You could help people or destroy them entirely.
Oh.
When you get involved, there's no grand cosmic plan.
Oh, so it's no danger for
Only
me.
freedom.
Okay.
And all the dangers that come with it.
Okay, that's...
And that means I owe you... Wait. What's that?
What's what? Oh, there's the
Purge the
Tuatha!
abomination! In the name of Godflaw, attack!
Oh, oh, and there's the scantily clad assassin that we met earlier. Okay, well, good thing I've got my reckoning mode ready because this is a perfect opportunity to spin to win. Ayo! Okay, and then I'd like to line some of these guys up here. I gotta try to make sure. Remember, I gotta try to get them all down before my fate meter runs out. Get them down to their little like suspense mode where they're sitting in F, ready to be taken out. We got a couple guys left here. I think I'm gonna be able to get. Alright, this will be enough. I can't get all of them. I don't know if I had enough time to get that last guy. So where are we going? Mouse 2? Damn it. Just missed it. Oh well. We still got this last guy here. Overhead smash. Let's go shield bash for the lulls.
One step closer.
There it is. Sweet.
Who are you? How do we know you're not working with the Tuatha?
Well, she just stabbed one of them in the
You trust me.
back.
I'm much more interested in your friend here.
She just stabbed one of them in the back, so... How are you, Elinshia?
I'm beginning to think that these Tuatha don't like you. Now, why do you think that might be? After
haircut?
all, someone who can change the fate of the world. Who wouldn't want you?
Interesting. How did they find me? Or... Yeah, wait a second. How long you been here? She's been spying on me?
Enough to know you're something special. Far more interesting than you were before you died. And that's saying quite a bit. Now it's my turn. What are you doing here?
I came to understand my fate. Duh.
Ha! Knowing the future is for fools. Who reads the end of a book before it's time?
Good point.
Save your attention for the present. Like that codex you found? Our scholars thought those were all gone from the world. But you're just full of surprises. Good luck understanding it. That's Fey knowledge. They don't even have a written language. The stone is simply embedded with what they know. Unseeable to mortals.
Interesting. She makes a good point, though. About wanting to know the future as opposed to, you know, being here in the present. I'll touch on that later. I'm interested in the Tuatha now.
Why worry about the little fish when deeper waters hold the more interesting secrets? There's more to this than you understand. I don't have the answers for you, but I know someone who might. When you're ready, meet me at the House of Ballads. I'm sure the Fae would love to meet you. Be on your way.
All right, House of Ballads, I know where that is. That's the Fae place that we went to before. And, yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's see what Agarth has to say.
We can't trust her. Never met a Darklfar who'd give me a straight answer, even with a sword at their throat. But she wasn't wrong about that codex. Just be careful doing anything she suggests.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile, we can't just ignore the Tuatha that are tracking you. We need to do something about them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. How do we find the Tuatha?
She said they came through Didden Hill, didn't she? They don't belong in these lands, so they probably left a trail wide as an Eden's backside. Meet me there, and we'll track them down. Maybe we can find out why they're after you, or at least how they can find you so easily. I've got some final rites to perform before I leave this place. Good luck.
Yeah, you know, that's interesting. It seems like wherever those Tuatha, that assassin lady has been conveniently in the same area as those Tuatha. That almost makes me wonder if something a little fishy is going on with her. But she did make a good point about not worrying about the future and being here in the present. Maybe she wants to be my girlfriend. Oh, that's it. You figured it out. Alright, let's take a look here. We've leveled up, so let's go ahead and do that. Can we go more into blacksmithing now? Yeah, we can. Awesome. And before, okay, so I can, yeah, blacksmithing is my coup de grace here. This is the one that I am focusing on. And what do we have? Let's see here. Actually decided to focus this up, and so why don't we just go all the way with this hardy Constitution there, making me a little stronger, even though it's probably not super necessary. And then we're gonna stick here with the fighter tier 2 until we get available tier 3, which takes might 28, which we don't have at the moment. Okay, great. Excellent, fantastic. So time to leave. Yeah, seriously, dude, don't. I tell you, man, obviously big important things you gotta definitely think about. But if you spend too much time worrying about the future, then you're just gonna miss out on most of life. So I appreciate her touching on that. You gotta enjoy the here and the now. I tell you, that's a lesson everyone can learn, myself included, even though I just mentioned it to you. Look at these angry fools. Can I hit them from here? Good lord. You seriously can't throw these things at a downward angle? I am severely disappointed in your abilities. Oh my lord. Okay, whatever. Here we go. And, oh, look at that. What are you doing, you silly goose? Ew! You were angry. But I want you to be on your butt. As in, like, dead. Heyo! How's about that, huh? What are you gonna do? You do your little thing? Ah, yeah. No, what? That was not the direction that I was attempting to aim in. Ugh. You were really bad at throwing those things in the direction that I'd like you to. I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do this. That does nothing to him. Oh, what? He is not affected by that at all. My attempt to knock him down did not work. We're gonna do some of this here. Please be affected by some of that. Even the 3rd tier. This guy does not want to get knocked down. I mean, I can appreciate the strength there. Okay. So we're just gonna go for single attacks and maybe follow it up with an overhead slam from time to time. I don't even know, that seems like a bad idea because... Here we go. Okay. He's finally getting affected by the knockdown. I don't know what the catalyst for that is. Like, I don't know when he is and when he isn't, but... There we go. But I do know that he's just about dead. There we go. Oh, you, Etten. You and your gigantic backside. Ah, chest, yes. Robes of fury. Or was that furry? Or was that flurry? I just saw an F, some R's, and a Y. I don't know what was in between. Don't ask me, I can't answer all your questions. You guys really gotta start thinking for yourself. If you rely on me your entire life, where will you be? If you rely on me to respond to YouTube PMs, you will never hear from me. I apologize for that. If you are watching this and have ever sent me a YouTube PM, which I have not responded to, I apologize. I literally get like hundreds daily. It's kind of crazy and pretty much impossible for me to actually reply to unless I did nothing else but reply to messages all day. And that is why, unfortunately, it used to be something that I was very proud of. I used to be very proud of continuously being able to respond to people's inquiries. Be it through a YouTube PM or an email or Twitter. Twitter's a little bit easier to respond to because they're very quick messages, and yeah, so that's actually pretty easy to get done. But I tell you, man, it's with all the messages that you get when you start to grow, it's tough and it's disappointing too. Trust me, I would love to respond to everyone. Look at that castle. That is really cool looking. What is this place called? I just unlocked it on my map. Shield Ring Keep? Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out sometime. Yeah, it's really unfortunate because, yeah, I used to pride myself in always responding to people. What, do you want help cooking? Come on, get over yourself. Yeah, I used to be really proud of that, but it's just too much now. It would take up way too much time. So many messages, responding to them. Actually reading the messages and responding to them would take up hours in a day. And as it is, I barely have the time to get done everything I want to get done with my channel, and I don't even do anything for my own life anymore. I'm trying to fix that, though. I started getting back into taking care of myself, like physically, going running and doing exercise and stuff. Well, can't wait to get back at the gym, hit that up, because it's good. I always feel good afterwards. It's that release of dopamine that you get from exercise, and you know, it's good for you mentally too. Getting exercise actually helps you out mentally. I think just being more responsive, more alert. So that's important stuff. It certainly is. Do I want to jump in the river? Of course I do. Who does not want to jump in a river on a hot summer's day? Oh, I landed on a rock. I probably just broke my ankle. All right, so we're just heading to the town here. We are set to meet up with our friend, Mr. Agarth in Didden Hill. It's a funny name. And while we're there, we're going to find out about the Tuatha, try to figure out how they're tracking me, see if it's that witchy lady, the little elven mistress there, and all her scantily clad ways. And yeah, we'll see what we can do about them Tuatha. Hey, leave him alone. He's just a villager. Wow, you died incredibly easy. Anything you have to tell me, sir?
I'll kill you all if I have to.
I can't even see you.
Damn bogots.
This is the worst camera angle ever in a video game. Whoa. Don't cough on me.
Give me a moment. Suddenly, very dizzy.
Maybe it's all that ink in your face. What's the problem, dude?
Aside from the bogots and blood plague. Look, you should turn around and go.
Oh, man. This guy's got the blood plague?
Go somewhere safe. This is no place for visitors right now.
Well, A, I don't have any choice but to be here, so I might as well stop the blood plague while I am.
Mr. Barclay would know far better than me.
Okay.
He's in the town square. Go and ask him yourself.
But you just pointed to the woods.
Take care.
He said the guy's in the town square, which is that way. He pointed towards the woods. You're sending me mixed messages. Maybe that's probably just the blood plague. Maybe he's all confused. I'll let it pass. All right, let's meet his friend here.
I hope they have fared well up north in the mission.
Okay.
By Mitharu, what is it you...
What?
Oh, hello. Did Thaddeus send you? Kester Barclay. My apologies. I don't mean to be rude. This crisis has me a bit on edge.
It's okay. You're talking about the blood plague? Is that the crisis?
Yes, that's it.
I would imagine.
Did Thaddeus tell you? The bogots carry it in their venom, and they're spreading it everywhere.
How do we stop it?
Normally the things keep to themselves. Looks like some Jotun got into their lair, though. Forced the bogots out.
So we kill the Jotun? I'll help.
You're either brave or a fool. But if you could kill the Jotun,
Right.
perhaps the bogots would leave us alone.
Potentially.
All right. Travel north to the bogots' lair in Coilsbane and clear out their cave.
I love how, like, every town I've come across has been
Until later, then.
under attack by some sort of animal. And they're like, please help us. We don't know what to do. Well, we do know what to do, but we can't do it.
Sorry, but there's
You just
no
have to
place
kill the
left.
Jotun.
No.
And we...
Ah, the castle.
What?
This tells me
Good
that
day.
your tavern will be a part of Loch Didden for decades to come.
Last month you told me that the plague would take us all.
I know, but that's not what fate says anymore.
Damn it, Agarth. You're cut off.
Yeah, and I bet I know whose fault that is.
Oh, our drunk friend. You're so silly. What? All right. Tuatha, what's going on with him?
It's your fault that I can't pay my tab, you know?
How?
I wasn't ever supposed to come back here in the first place.
Oh.
I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for me. And then you... Damn it. I thought I had my life figured out.
Hey, man, you should be happy. Life is unpredictable, and that's the beauty of it. And also the tragedy.
Not for a fate weaver, it isn't. But that's just the problem. When I was young, I thought I could overcome anything. Now, I know otherwise. I fought beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and fae alike. When I was initiated into the Fate Weavers, I thought it was a reward for my good deeds. The first time I saw my own fate, I realized it was nothing but a curse.
That curse has been lifted. So, you're good.
My own death, of course. but not a hero's death as I had always dreamed. I was going to die alone and unknown, killed by an Etten and used for stew. It was a terrible end, but I knew it was part of fate's greater plan. Then you came and changed that future. You stole my part in the tapestry. I was at peace with knowing the worst. But what do I do now that there's nothing to know?
Join the rest of humanity, man. You can still be a hero. Seriously.
You're right. My glory days don't have to be over. And as long as I'm around you, I don't know how my story will end. That means I've got to make sure you stay around in one piece. Maybe this old trinket from my youth will help.
Probably.
After all, I don't just owe you my life. I owe you my future.
I know. Okay. Now, did we have any luck finding the Tuatha? Thank you for the Signet of Dusk.
Why, I once tracked the Yeth of Avgrun on a moonless night by smell alone. Fey or not, I could have tracked those Tuatha sober. They've set up in a cavern north of town, complete with some way of scrying your location. That's how they found you so easily.
Ah, scry.
I have a plan, but it'll take the both of us to work.
Sounds good.
These soldiers were sent out with one purpose: finding you and making sure you stay dead. Everything else, the Well, Arden, Hughes, have all been collateral damage.
It's kind of depressing.
They're using something big to track you. They call it the Eyes of Tirnoch. Smash it, and they won't be following you anymore. The main entrance is heavily guarded and will require a strong attack. The other route is trapped. It'll need a subtler approach.
I will go fight through the front, please.
Straightforward and direct. A warrior after my own heart.
Yar.
I'll cover the back and make sure they can't escape to report back to whoever sent them here. Let's track down some trouble.
Yeah, okay. Next episode's gonna be pretty intense. We're going through the front. Ayo! Alright, guys, I'll see you next time.